Oh, here we are again.
Hey!
Apparently our mics were not turned off.
We didn't really know. But yeah, group stage over. Time for the quarterfinals now. They will begin Wednesday. 2 quarterfinal on Wednesday, 2 quarterfinals on Thursday. Friday, time for the semifinals. And on Saturday, the crowning of a new world champion here in Shanghai.
Exactly. TH back to back to back. That would have been crazy.
Streak is over, man.
Not this time.
It's not going to be a 3-time champion as 1-2-0 is also eliminated. Could be the first Western champion in Foggy. Could be the first Korean champion in Lin, Moon, Lawlight, or Focus. Or the Chinese keep their streak. But man, what a year for streaks this is, man. TI streak is broken. Serral winning as the first foreigner in StarCraft. And now the Chinese are crumbling. What a historic year!
Another streak that could be broken is the non-Night Elf winning streak.
Oh, correct.
That's a little cobbled together, but yeah, it could be the first Night Elf victory ever. We have had humans, undeads, and orcs before, but no Night Elves.
Yeah, 3 of the Night Elves certainly are championship material with Foggy, Lawlight, and Moon. Colorful, still flying a little under the radar, but you never know what playoffs do to you. But he seems to be in great shape. He seems to be in good care. He's always jolly, always happy. This seems to be the thing, right? Hanging around with the right people that give you that motivation and atmospheric boost. Pretty cool.
Yeah, state of mind, positive mental attitude, energy, all
Shout
that
out
stuff.
to Knopf.
Does play a role, you know.
Yeah.
As we said earlier, the Koreans in great spirits seem to be all of them, despite losing, by the way. Sok still always a smile on his face.
Dude, Sok is just one of the greatest guys I've ever met.
Earlier he was skateboarding with one of those construction thingies.
You didn't film it.
I did.
Ah, yeah.
Gonna put it on Twitter later. Maybe if my app will oblige me. It doesn't always do what I
Otherwise,
want.
he sent it to me, and then I put it on Instagram.com/back2Warcraft. That's where you find a lot of insights and behind-the-scene material here from WGL Winter 2018. What a year for Warcraft that is to come in 2019. Of course, Reforged is all the hype, but also competitively. 2 WGLs, called Pro Series or something. We're not so sure about the translations yet. 4 city tournaments that will include China versus the world, and China in clan tournaments, or in team tournaments, did do so well. And if Foggy joins Team Korea for that, basically, but that is China versus the world, then most likely. They could take a heavy beating. There's $215,000 on the line on that very tournament.
Which is insane.
Which is insane.
Which is totally insane for Warcraft standards. It's like a new age,
Yeah.
Neo. A new age is coming.
A new dimension for sure. Also, there's going to be what they call club tournaments, which is basically clan war tournaments, happening here next year in China, in either Chengdu or I forgot the other cities. But yeah. The teams, the clans, are picking up Warcraft players again. Newbie started with 1-2-0 and Lawlight. Infi and TH are signed already, and I'm really curious which teams are picking them up again. Would World Elite come back? Is there what's the Vichy had Infi for a long time? Is there any like big Dota clan team that might pick up a Warcraft player?
Possibly, especially with Reforged. Team Secret has shown interest in RTS before with Age of Empires. I don't know if
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
if that's gonna be. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be teams coming in again, and our playoffs, our top 8 here. I'm pretty sure teams are looking at these guys right now. Who can we grab?
Yeah, no one has Moon or Lin yet. They will, of course,
they're gonna be expensive though.
They are gonna be expensive. The 2 most successful players in Warcraft 3 history. Of course, everyone wants them on their radar. So, recap. This is Group C. Moon, undefeated, not dropping a single map, making it. Infi as well in the playoffs with a 4-1 win. We were hoping a little for cash, but he claims the 3rd place in this group, which is a pretty good accomplishment for him. I'm pretty proud of the performance of the Wolves player.
Yeah, he was 1 map away against Infi.
Yeah,
of qualifying.
Yeah, Lawlight and Focus, the 2 Koreans, beating 1-0. Hawk also 3rd place. Sini in his first offline event, 5th place, and Hunter 0-4. Why 0-4? Maybe the match is not over. against Lawlight. No, he's 5-0. Okay, maybe they missed it. But yeah, glad he could play with his thrombosis. Glad that he's healthy, that he's out of the hospital, and that he's here having fun with his friend Danger, and of course the other guys in the back, Ugri, 100 kg. In general, a very good atmosphere here in Shanghai. It's a great team that the Western scene represents here. They're also in good talks with the Koreans. And now, the quarter-final draw. Oh, Magic Yang! What a legend! Indeed, the innovator of the talent strategy. One of the first Chinese pro players to attend international tournaments back in 2003, I guess for WCG, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool that today actually we saw a talent game, didn't we? Which are so rare nowadays.
True. I mean, it was hard to follow up the drawing guy of the last season, but with Magic Yang, they did a pretty good job, I think.
Same level of legendary, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Somewhat close.
Are you a little bit disappointed that you weren't asked this year?
No. No, no. It's all good. It's all good.
Of course, they will talk a little about the state of Warcraft, I guess. But unfortunately, we don't understand, as always. Thank you, Babidi and
Babidi Boobidi.
Danda El Panda for the subs.
Thank you, guys.
So, it works like this. The group winners are in one pot and the runner-ups are in one pot. You can't meet the guy that you played already in the group stage. So Lin could face Infi or Focus or Fly. Very good for him to have 2 Orc Mirrors, like a 66% chance of Orc Mirror, which is the dream for him.
67, Neo, please.
66.6.
Repeating. All right.
Foggy will definitely face a Night Elf, that's for sure.
Yep.
Either Colorful, Moon, or Lawlight.
For which he will have to do some work until next Wednesday. He says that's his weakest matchup. Yeah, 2 of the quarterfinals are going to be played on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday. And then heading into the semis, excuse me, on Friday, and game for 3rd, along with the grand final on Saturday.
I mean, for everyone who's second place, it's so hard. The winners of this group have really been pretty dominating this time. Lawlight, no really breaking a sweat, no flaws. Moon, of course, not dropping a single map. Also, like, maybe Colorful the weakest, so maybe everyone is hoping to get Colorful, but Focus certainly shouldn't as an orc.
So is there any pairing for Foggy that would... Is it Colorful he's hoping for? It's better than Moon or Lawlight, right?
Well, Lawlight is also not that great in Mirror, to be honest.
Maybe, I don't know if you can look that up so quickly. Foggy versus Moon, what's the stats there? Because
they
I
didn't
feel...
play too much. They played the Shankui Cup finals.
That
it
was
an offline
0-3,
tournament,
right?
and that was 0-3, a stomp.
Yeah. I feel especially psychologically that wouldn't be good for Foggy. He just deifies that man.
Yeah, it would be Master Apprentice a little bit. So,
Here's first.
7th position is Lawlight.
7th?
Yeah, they drew a 7 before.
Ah.
You know what that means? But I guess there's 8 players or 7
Yep.
spots.
Seventh position in the grid, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Lawlight in the bottom part, as last time, when he defeated Moon, surprisingly, in the Night Elf Mirror. But everybody thought Moon would be the better player of the two.
That would
in
probably
Night Elf
mean that he's playing on Thursday then, right?
That is correct. Okay. First spot. Oh, I hope Liquipedia is up to date. That means we don't draw against each other, but who will play the first quarterfinal on Wednesday? It's going to be a little later, I guess, than the group stages began, which is good for Europe and the Western scene in general. In the opening matches, Lin. Also like last time, I think.
Oh, there's so many great pairings here.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter who Infi gets. It's basically a dream match. Except if it's colorful, then it's name-wise not that great. For Infi, colorful would be the best draw.
Yeah. If it was Lin versus Infi, you think he's gonna play Nido?
Really not sure, man. Infi is so unpredictable.
He would get quite a bit of backlash for this from the community. It would be
What
like
community?
the Warcraft community.
In Europe and America maybe, but I don't know about China, man.
I think so. I mean, his fans not, but not everybody's his diehard
Correct.
fans.
Correct.
Is it Infi? Oh no, wait. That's the 3 first.
Yeah. So also playing on
Right.
Wednesday. Now we go into a commercial break. I think they're drawing the winners first, right? There was Lawlight, it was Infi.
Yep. Exactly.
Now
Moon.
Moon. That means Foggy. No, Foggy was not the group winner. That means what does it mean? Colorful on Thursday.
Yeah.
Showing focus here. Yeah. How crazy. Moon picked up the talent strategy from this guy who's drawing the ballots here on stage right now. And Moon is still playing.
It's coming full circle.
A little bit, yeah. So, of course, remaining the 5th spot.
That wasn't really necessary, was it?
Yeah, you have to show that it's not rigged.
Kind of reminds me of a magician, right? There's stuff on the table, glass, showing it to the audience. So, colorful it is, obviously. He was remaining in our 3rd quarterfinal, basically.
Did you write down who's on what position? I hope
You know my memory is so great, Neo. I'm not gonna
Yes,
forget.
of course. They did. Lin and Moon in the upper part, Colorful and Lawlight in the lower part of this bracket. Lin and Moon, therefore, on Wednesday, Colorful and Lawlight on Thursday. Lin 1, Moon 2, Colorful, Lawlight. So whoever gets the, what is it? 6 has the lucky draw with Colorful. Except if it's focused, then he has a tough time. But for focus, it's really hard, man. He could get Colorful or Lin. It's both horrendous for him.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier in the match, he really wanted to win that game.
Yeah.
But didn't.
Or
Yeah,
Moon, of course.
That's probably the opponent that, as you said, most people are hoping for, especially Foggy, I imagine.
Yeah.
If he has to play a mirror, then rather against Colorful than Lowlight and especially Moon.
Would be cool to get the rematch of Shenkui Cup, though, and hopefully the revenge of Foggy. This is quite exciting. That means, of course, that Moon and Lin could meet in the semifinals.
And not too unlikely either.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hype match.
Yeah. That would be, of course, the dream finale. But no, denied.
Rivaling nations also against each other in the final, always cool to see. China versus Korea. Or are we going to have...
So is this Lin versus Focus now?
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, he does not look happy at all. Stunned.
And he's like, why didn't they pick the numbers first?
Yeah.
And seriously, why, why didn't they? They have 2 bowls there.
Tamiko behind him.
Lending his support.
Okay, that is, I think in a way that you can't meet your group stage
Ah,
opponent
yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So there are no numbers right now. Wow, Focus Lin. That seems to be a free win for Lin when you look at the statistics, but Focus does have some time to step up his orc mirror, but only 3 days.
I did see 2 months ago, so in beating Lin, but I'm not sure how seriously he took this.
Fly versus Moon.
Ooh, that's gonna be cool.
Vice World Champion versus the Icon. 3 orcs in the upper part of the bracket. That means Colorful versus Infi or Colorful versus Foggy.
Yes.
And we go.
Lol
So
Light versus
Foggy,
Infi would also be a
Foggy
sick game.
dodging Moon and Lin is... oh no, of course he couldn't meet Lin. I think this is good for Foggy.
Yeah,
especially if he gets colorful. Especially if he gets colorful.
Absolutely agree. Alright, here it is. Is Foggy gonna be lucky enough here to get colorful? Is that lucky then? It reads like that on paper.
Yeah. Colorful in general, one of the weakest Night Elf Mirror players that we have here. Below average win rate there. So send your energy once again to dodge Lawlight. I mean, you have to beat everyone anyway, but...
Here it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's Infi versus Colorful.
Infi Colorful, and therefore we have Foggy versus Lawlight. Two fan favorites clashing.
It's the Chinese duel between Colorful and Infi. And almost 100% Infi will be playing human there, is what I'm going to say.
Yes, Colorful has two very good matchups. That is versus Orc and versus Undead, versus Night Elf and versus Human. Really subpar. Foggy versus Lawlight is going to be interesting. Both are masterminds when it comes to playoffs and preparing for an opponent.
Yeah, but I'm going to say, I'm going to give the edge to Lawlight because when we underrate him, Foggy usually advances, so let's do that again.
That is correct. Foggy does not get the revenge over Infi, but could meet him in the semi-final. Infi, the one who eliminated him last time.
Ooh, that could be like an anime revenge movie.
Absolutely.
That would be cool.
Hopefully top 10 anime revenges. Wow. Crazy quarterfinals. Alright, that's it, guys. We give it up. We see you Wednesday for the playoffs. That's it. Lin Focus, Moonfly, Colorful Infi, Lawlight, Foggy. We're gonna be back. Follow us on social media to get some behind-the-scenes things here from Shanghai. Back to Warcraft. Neo and Remo out. Enjoy your weekend.